Hello everybody, White Games here and welcome to Dahl Ranch. This is a bit different than what I'm used to. Fields are massive, and I have one reason for being on this map. Because I'm going to have the largest cotton harvest ever on this map. I'm planning on doing the whole, like all the fields in cotton. I started with that field number 1, and I've got to do all of these fields. So I just need to make this break here, that way when the worker gets up to it, because that worker on the bottom is messed up, the worker on the bottom there is messed up, so I'll have to fix him a bit later. Because he's going all the way across the bottom, but I only needed him to do like one strip to keep him away from the edge. With this I might go around the corner yet, I'm not sure. But this is the last field that we have to cultivate, and then we can start the planting. I started a bit there, you can see on field 1. And then the spinnery is all the way in the top right of the map, along with the animal dealer. So we're going to have to take all of the cotton bales there at the end, after I store them, and then we count how many cotton bales we have, and do the total analysis. And I'm going to do it all on my own. So there's not going to be any workers like there is with the whole like planting and cultivating process. And I was hoping that none of these would have to be, because I turned off all of the things like plant growth, withering, destruction, plowing, lime, and weeds. I turned off all of that because I figured that'd just be a pain to work with. But after we get done doing cotton, I'm gonna cultivate all these fields again, and I'm gonna put myself through more pain. Now you might ask, what is more painful than doing cotton? Well, to you, I say, I'm planting sugarcane. Yeah. It's like going through hell, and then going down the stairs and going to hell V2. It's gonna be terrible to do cotton, which is the second slowest crop to harvest in the game, and then doing the slowest crop to grow and harvest in the game. So it's gonna take me a long time, but I'm willing to take that risk. And by the way, I'm not going to be streaming any of it on here. I'm going to be streaming it on Twitch. So just keep that as a reminder. I'll have to put my Twitch username in the description afterwards. Actually, I can do that right now. I just have to look it up. Oh, there's Twitch. Alright. Alright. It's not how you do that. You gotta do something else. this is gonna be the only stream that I do before I do the big harvest. Alright, that saved. My Twitch username is in the description, and we can get back to cultivating this and preparing it for the cotton. It's gonna be a real pain to do the cotton. Honestly, if I did this field, I think I'd have the biggest cotton harvest done without cheating. And I mean, besides using the government subsidy mod to get myself all this money, it's all been done genuinely. Who's helper B? Oh, alright, that person in field 4. That's nice. I used a helper on field 3, 4, and 6. 5 was already cultivated when I got it, so that's good. I should have waited a couple days until they were cultivated and then bought them. It would have saved me a lot of work, but it would have taken a lot of time. I think it would have been a lot faster to just cultivate this all out. Alright, I'm putting this barrier here because I don't know if something's gonna come up through and it'll catch a little bit of the crop, or if it'll catch none of it. You know, I'm just preparing for the worst. And, is there a fence down here? No, but there probably is an invisible wall. Because just off of field 3, there's the same kind of barrier, but... and it's the same width away. Alright, what's this here? Oh, I can take my cotton bales up there. Although I want to put them over by the lime station. And I'm probably going to use the trucks. Or the truck, because there's only going to be one. To go around and harvest, or collect the bales. I'm just going to leave them where they are and just go up and down the field. Unless there's a need to remove like a headland or something. But on almost all the fields you wouldn't need to do that. Let me check something quick. Cotton technology. I wonder if someone's gonna bring out a mod for... oh, 6 meters. Okay, I didn't realize it was that big. 20,000 liters. If somebody brings out a mod in between when I get done with this and I harvest it, which is gonna be sometime next week, that has a mini cotton harvester, like one of the ones that John Deere has, that trail on the side, I'm gonna use that instead. That makes cotton, like loose cotton, so I don't think it'll be allowed in the game, but you know, but you never know. So yeah, there's gradual like rolling hills that you plant on. As you can see, there's a pretty massive hill there. This is painful. I didn't realize it was this long. That poor worker on the bottom's doing this in about a half. It is doing this in a half. This whole thing in a half more. Oh my god. Props to that worker. He's on like his 7th pass. I'm gonna stop him quick. Stop. Wait, no. Keep going. Alright, I'm just gonna have to keep an eye out on him. Which way is he going? Okay, so... oh my god. Alright, I'll probably beat him down to the end there. And then I'll start going up and down the field. This is gonna be crazy hard to harvest. This is actually gonna be the last field that I harvest. And I'm expecting this field right here alone to take me like 10 hours. So I'm probably gonna do it. I'm probably gonna pull like an all-nighter. And if I need to go to the bathroom or get some food or get something to drink, I'll just run a commercial because it's on Twitch. So that's the best part about being on Twitch, you can just run commercials with Nightbot. I don't know if Nightbot is in this, so we're gonna check it out. Alright, the whole title thing is probably a Twitch thing, so someone, like, if someone didn't see the title, they can be like, that title. So Nightbot is in here, that's nice. How is he so much faster? I've gone about the same distance, it looks like, but he's done it in like half the time. It's crazy. Alright, he's going that way. That's good. It's only been 11 minutes. Feels like it's been like half an hour. Those fields don't look bad to harvest. They look really easy. There is like forestry on this map. You can see the sawmill and sawmill surrounded by trees, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really look there. I was trying to get my fields cultivated before anything else. So I guess we can do that then. We can do some forestry. That'd be nice. I'm not joining NASA for their return to the moon talk thing. Alright, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. We're wasting tax money. Alright, whatever. I've got obligations that need taken care of. Setting this guy off on the correct course. So this is the biggest base game tractor, like vanilla tractor, that you can buy. Oop, there we go. Alright, cultivator's lifted. Might need to... Alright, we're lifting that to turn it around. Alright, unfold. Alright, never mind. Fold it up, fold it up. I'm gonna start 3 workers on this. That's the amount of cultivators that I have. So, straighten this guy out a bit here. No. Silly workers. Alright, fold this up while we're... can't go out there. I'm gonna have to go all the way up here. Yeah, I'm hoping that having 3 workers is gonna speed up the process. And while that's being cultivated, I'm gonna go back to field 1. And, yeah. It'd be nice to have course play on console, and then I could see how long this would actually take. But, you know, sadly that's something that Giants and... well, it's not really Giants. I think Giants would really like it to come to console, but, and I feel like the mod author would too, but maybe they don't. I know it's more of a restriction with Microsoft and Sony than with the mod author and Giants. So... let's hurry this up. Oh, there's a thing with the... oh god. Alright. Oh, you can see it in that. Alright, well, I didn't, so... I guess that's a mistake I'm gonna make. Not really anything I can do about it. You might be asking why I went for the biggest tractor with the biggest, cultivator. Well, I went with the second biggest tractor, which is sitting at the shop now, because... actually, no, it's hooked up to the, planter, in field 1. So we're gonna see it in just a little bit, in, maybe 5 minutes or so, depending on how long it takes me to drive down this field, and, figure out about where the middle is. Honestly, I might just pick a place and put it down, not find the exact middle, or an area that looks like the middle. Actually, the middle is right where the 6 is. Like, middle of the field width-wise. Length-wise, not so much. Yeah, I don't think we'll have any problem, with this. I love Twitter, and oh my god, I hate Twitter. This is great. We're gonna have so many issues with these guys getting hooked up on those things. The, whatever they're called. Well, whatever. We get a call that one of them's hooked up, then I guess we'll have to go figure it out. This was the original tractor used to cultivate fields 1, 2, and a bit of 3, like the top headland of 3. And, well, after I got done with one section of the headland, it got stuck. I reset it, and then I bought Case Quad Tracks. So that's the story of why this is stuck on this job and not off cultivating, along with 7 other of them. The only reason I'm doing fields 1 and 2 like this, is because they have these little patches running through them. I guess that's what you would call them, patches. So I've got to work around that by doing it myself, which is okay. I don't mind doing it myself, but it's a DIY project, so I'm gonna have to fill this a lot, because if we're on 81% and we've done this, what's 81 gonna do on that field? Nothing. we're gonna have to refill that so much. Hopefully is there like a... I wanna try something. And this is a, actually I wanna check something out. Yeah, my oh my god. I uploaded my first YouTube video in a long time, and it's a Peterville farm. Is this like... okay, it's like the length of it and stuff. Configuration, platform, loading edge, bale, wood, tailboard, platform. You can do that on all this. That's cool. So I got a mod a while ago. Nope. Okay, I don't know where it is. I know I have it downloaded because I've seen it before. But it doesn't look like it's... oh yeah, where it is. What is... oh... okay, I like that. Oh, here it is. Yeah. I'm not really sure how it works. Main color... no, I'd like to change that, because that is one ugly color. I thought it was just the lighting. No, it's just an ugly color. Alright, how much can you get in this? 2200. Well, how much can you fit in here? Because I don't want to have to refill it like 3,000 times. I want to be able to get it filled and done. I don't want to have to deal with it. Okay, it can hold 21,000. But the thing is, can it reach? Okay, now we're getting rid of that, because that thing is so ugly. White color. Wide. Whatever. I don't know, 8R series. Crank it all the way up. That's sad, that has more than the tracked version does. You were the only one that did that. Oh. That's why. I'm sorry, worker, I forgot that this was here. That someone was supposed to start there, not end there. I'm sorry. Gotta be very sentimental to your workers. They're gonna be cultivating your field for probably the rest of their life. And this is why I wish console got some mods. Some decent mods, not like tractors and maps and stuff. We got some, like, stuff like that. You know, like big cultivators, you know. But, you know, we're stuck with what we got because Giants has limits and Sony and Microsoft have limits and... alright, pipe out. Alright, bring that back up. Yeah, I started on Peterville with a small selection of equipment and a small farm. Well, not even a farm, it was a yard, and I bought a field. But then I bought a farm with, again, the same field that I still had, and that's where it sits at this point. I harvested the field once, and now you're looking at episode 4. I went through that so fast. Like, in episode 5, which I'm probably not publishing for like a month, it seems like, I gotta seed the field again. I don't know, does that continue to do it on its own? Not quite sure. Okay. Oh, I guess you gotta lift it. And plus, this thing's really hard to control. I haven't really figured out how to get it to, I don't want to say properly work, but it's really like all over the place. I don't really like that. Well, what's missing a little bit of spot gonna do? The worst part is, though, about this, I have to fertilize it. I'm not sure how many fields I've got to fertilize. Fertilized. Needs plowing. That's like all of it or something. Whatever. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 3.5 fields max fertilized. When I say half, because that one's half weight of being max fertilized. It's just at 50%. I've been talking so much the past 2 days because my Peterville farm videos or my just Peterville FS19 videos are 20 minutes long. And that's the first episode that I uploaded. People will notice if you go decide to watch it that it's only 15 minutes. I don't know how. I swear to God, I was filming. I lost the last 5 minutes of footage. And it was just under a gigabyte. It was like 760 megabytes. So I'm guessing that any like 1 megabyte worth of I'm guessing 20 minutes is about a megabyte worth of video, but I'll have to watch and see. I don't know if I want to upload every other day or every day. I'm gonna say every other day because I want to keep it a bit different, and that gives me time, like if I miss a recording, to record, and that way I'm not strapped for time. And plus, it'll help me, like, when I go back to school. You know, if I have a series running that it's every other day. So, alright, I think we're gonna... Yep, it's done. So, we're gonna flip this thing around here and see if this can fill. That's sad. Alright, pipe out. Chief of Cultivation. It's about time I earned that one. I don't know about this. Okay, well that's not working, that's sad. Now I have no way of getting that much seed into a place that quickly. Oh, man, IT runner. Well, is there anything in the IT runner department that's gonna help me get a lot of seed somewhere quickly? That one's meant for seed. It's a seed runner, but would I trust it with my seed? No. Alright, I guess we're gonna try this. Nothing but a little bit of waste of money. Reset. Where are you going? Okay. That was weird. I mean, I know there's gonna be a telephone pole thing up here that I'm gonna have to move you around in about 5 minutes, but I don't think there's a reason to back up the entire way. So I'm gonna set it up into about the correct area, and alright. So hopefully this moves seed really fast. If not, we've got a problem because I'm gonna need seed moved over the entire map in, like, I don't know, tops 10 minutes, because I've got schedules to keep to. I mean, I know I'm not out of seed yet, but I'd rather find a thing that works when I'm near the farm and near the seed refill point than when I'm 300 meters away, or 3,000 meters away. Actually, that would only be like field 2. Well, when I'm 30 miles away, okay, that takes me to about the corner of field 6, and I'm out of seed because I'm making poor decisions about where the seed needs to go or something. And, you know, I've got to drive all the way down there, and then what? I figure out that the seed thingy doesn't work, it only works on smaller things. And, you know, then I'm screwed. Honestly, that's not a bad setup, and I might think about adding that to, like, the Oakfield farm Let's Play, because it doesn't sit up as high. The other, like, the horse Pronto and stuff, they don't sit up that high. So, alright. Let's get this out for when we do need to use this. Can't really put anything else in here, can ya? So how much can this hold? Oh, well, at least I didn't go for that one, even though I could hold it. Green tank. Well, we could do that if everything else decides to fail on us. Too low, not enough. Like, 2,200, that holds 10,000, but it doesn't sit high enough. Oh. Whoops. That's why it didn't work, because it was full. Oh no. Well, that sucks, but you live and you learn. That, Kinsey or whatever thing sits a lot higher, that auger wagon. My lights just flickered. I'm saving now. I was scared for... I had a mini heart attack for a couple seconds because this map has not saved. As soon as I get in, I always turn off the autosave feature. I didn't save it at all. I've been in this map for hours. And I'm not joking. I've been in this map since like 3 o'clock. It's 6:35. So, I've been in here for 3 hours working on this field. What is that guy doing? What is Helper J doing? Oh, he's turning around because that got in his way. So he turned... Oh my god, this is a failure. Well, I'll say it again. You live and you learn. Yeah, well, this is the first time I've actually decided to work on it, really. I've had it installed for, I don't know, I think since it came out. Because it was only like 70 megabytes, which is one of the smallest. You know what, I'm getting rid of traffic. I'm not dealing with this. Which was like one of the smallest maps out there at the time. And you know, I've kind of just never really worked with it that much. I think at one point I sewed this field and that was it. And then I just left and didn't save. Because I think I'm more towards like smaller British maps. And then when you get into these huge American maps, I'm not really a big fan of that. I like the smaller fields that, you know, you may have to plant 37 fields in a day to equate to maybe this, but I don't have it set up as a server. It's just a single player, because I want to see if I can actually do this on my own or not. It's been in the back of my head for a long time, and as soon as the game came out, I was thinking about doing it, but I thought there isn't really any big maps, and I was waiting for one, and this one's been here for a while, but I think I'm going to stop streaming. That way I can listen to music, and I might be able to get this done a bit faster. So, that's all for now.